The best male hobbies, according to women, by Speed. What are the best hobbies? What is the women saying? What are the best hobbies?
This video is sponsored by Simply Safe. There is no safe like Simply Safe. Can your hobbies make you more hot? Can they make you less hot?
According to some people, uh, according to some people on the internet, they are like video games is like top 3 on most unattractive ones. Even less attractive than online trolling or gambling, which is like interesting. Whoever made that list is special.
Recently, an organization called Date Psychology surveyed 840 men and women, asking them a series of questions to find out what the most and least attractive male hobbies are. And today, we're going to go through it. We're going to look at the least attractive hobbies. We're going to look at the most attractive hobbies. And let me warn you now, guys, some of these hobbies on this list are going to upset you. And some of these hobbies on this list are our hobbies. Number 10.
This is not gonna be good with chopping, I think. Maybe? Who knows?
Least attractive hobby that a man can have, according to women, is makeup. I mean, yeah. Okay, what's number 9? Crypto. Ooh. Dude, I am all about
Least attractive makeup. Okay. Wait, do we have it there then? Women go around say that like men can wear makeup, but then it becomes the least top 10 least attractive male hobbies.
blockchain. Like the idea behind it, I'm into it, dude. Decentralized stuff. Keep people from taking crap away from you. I'm all about.
I mean, crypto also fairly understandable in some way, shape, or form. I mean, most people that are into crypto kind of are like, at least not on the same level as people who are actually into crypto.
About it, but it's not my hobby. It's like one of those things where if it's your job and it's a good job, then that's one thing. But if you are like a sous chef and then you're like, oh, I'm into crypto as my hobby, it's kind of like, all right, I can see how that's unattractive. Crypto, fine. Self-identifying as a crypto guy, not very attractive. Again, not up to me. This is what the girl said. Number 8. Cigar.
Cigars? As a hobby? How? Huh? I guess like maybe collecting them?
Cigars as a hobby. I get it. If you're just like smoking Black and Mild constantly, like hanging out the side of your window, 100% that's super weird. This is an easy thing to not look cool while doing. Are you guys familiar with the Italian term sprezzatura? It's the ease at which you do things. So you can have an outfit, and if you look like you're not comfortable in it, then you don't look cool, but you can take that same outfit and put it in a guy who's like chilling in it, and he's got sprezzatura. It's like chillness, and you look natural doing it. If you look natural smoking a stoke, then you're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't know. Sounds... I don't know if you would even be able to consider that a hobby. I don't know. I would say that's something women just don't like seeing. Maybe that's...
You look cool, and I don't care who tells me different. The Governator looks cool while smoking a stoke.
I smoke my stogie anywhere I want because I'm a stud.
But as a hobby, like your whole hobby is cigars, that's accurate. Don't smoke anything. Life's hard enough. All right, number 7. Clubbing. Clubbing ain't a hobby, dude. Clubbing is a lifestyle, dude. I don't necessarily know if like going to a club and dancing.
I mean, clubbing... Like, to me as a guy, like, if a woman tells me she's like, clubbing a lot and stuff, I'm like... See ya later, alligator! I'm out of here! Even as a guy, I'm saying, yeah, go clubbing, have fun. I'm out of here. Like, this isn't happening.
Is a very unattractive thing. Girls love dancing, and girls love a guy who will go dancing with them. But again, I think these people are imagining that first date. You're sitting across from each other at a restaurant. You're getting to know each other. And it's like, so what are you into? If off the bat some dude is like, I like clubbing, I picture Jersey Shore type guy, you know? A guy who's like, maybe doesn't have their priorities straight. I like clubbing. But that's not to say.
I like that he utilizes all these wojacks. I do like that. I do like that. The thing is, like, I am generally not a guy that goes partying, like, whatsoever. I just don't do that. I don't care. I have no interest in that. I avoid, like, large groups of people. So to me, it's like, do what you want. I'm out of here. I don't care. Have fun.
Say that going to clubs and dancing, like if this were dancing, I think it would be much more attractive. So what do you like to do? I like dancing. That's something to think about.
Depends on what we consider dancing. To me, it's like, for example, I can't like dance, not like classic dancing, not whatever it is happening that's happening in clubs. I would assume.
So what do you like to do? I like clubbing. Ooh, it doesn't have the same ring to it. You know what I mean? Number 6, marijuana as a hobby.
Marijuana. As a hobby? Yeah. You grow your own weed, probably stuff like that. I would assume. Like, how else would that even work? Like, these have now become way more understandable. But if one of the more normal hobbies appears somewhere up here, I'm gonna lose it. Like gaming appears somewhere up here, it's so over. Clubbing is more of something you do once in a while. Sure, maybe. I don't know. Usually I'm used to like people like doing it like once a week. Lipstick is invented by a man, surprisingly. I just researched for fun not so long ago. Okay. I mean, sure. That can happen.
Marijuana is my hobby. What are you into? Marijuana. It could potentially enhance your hobbies. Going to a movie, smoking a J, cooking after smoking a J. You know, like it used to be kind of like an outlaw thing and allowed you to be sort of a rebellious person. But now that it's legal, it's just like drinking. It's like being into drinking. And so like if you were like, hey,
yeah, just funny enough, there's one city in Germany ever since it became legal where like you can smell that people smoke weed in that city. Like you can tell. It's interesting.
what's your hobby? Oh, I like drinking. It's like, yo, okay, this will be our last date. Again, to each their own, but as a hobby.
Drinking as a hobby. I would question things. I would, if like you say that's my hobby. Do I need to be worried about you?
Just my opinion. And 840 women. The number 5 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is Funko.
Alright, men. Those who have Funko stuff. You're kinda cooked. You're kinda cooked. Women do not like these.
The first brand name on the list. Collecting little things with big heads is the number 5 least attractive thing that a man can do as a hobby according to women. I'm surprised that it's above marijuana. I'm surprised.
How does that go above marijuana though? How does that go above weed? Huh? Did they pick a sample of women that have like trauma from a guy collecting Funko? Wait, what? I mean, I don't have any of these. so I wouldn't know, but what? How does that work? How does that happen?
It's above cigars. I'm surprised it's above makeup. I wonder if this one is associated with the other things that it suggests that you like. Funko suggests, I like entertainment stuff so much that I have created an entirely new hobby just to show people who come to my house how much I like that stuff. And while I'm not one to judge, I could see how a woman walking into your house and seeing
Yeah, like a woman walks in and sees like all these figurines with big heads and small bodies. It's like, what? Huh? But again, how does that end up on the list? I could like imagine like 20 worse things at least.
your wall of Walter White dolls might be like, I don't know if I want this guy to be the dad of my kids. Dude, but like anything in moderation is totally reasonable. I have little toys hidden all over my house. So there's like Hot Wheels here. There's a tiny little Paul Walker above a door frame watching over us, blessing us. There's a Takume Fujiwara hidden somewhere. Number 4. Arguing online.
Okay, so online trolling or arguing online is number 4. Damn, I'm unattractive. I'm cooked, chat. I could see it. I've better things to do than argue online. Will it survive gallium? What? I'm confused. What is that?
Again, dude. What are you into? I like fighting online. About what? Anything. This is a big thing now. The debate thing. Tell them to debate.
I mean, the power scalers, anime fans, One Piece fans, certainly. Because Dragon Ball lives rent-free in their head. I could see it. I could see it. Imagine you have enough time in your life to just, like, sit constantly and, like, argue online. Though that's most social media people. I have a feeling that gambling is gonna be on the list too. Oh, that could be. That could be. Well, then I'm also in, because I like the gamble, play gacha games. Okay, for now I got 2.
Tell them to debate me. You would never debate me. That is the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. And I did speech and debate in high school. It could be argued that this is a synonym for Reddit. Again, I like Reddit.
I used the religion class to debate people. I just used that. I don't care. It made the funniest lessons ever.
I think Reddit is one of the best platforms on the internet. One of the few bastions of what I think the internet should kind of look like is Reddit. But my hobby is not arguing with other people on Reddit. I'm not damning the things. It's if it's your hobby. I will admit that I did argue with a few people when we uploaded our first few videos. Argued with a couple guys. I don't know if I argued with them. I just got them. You know? That's how guys who argue online probably think too. It's like, I'm not arguing, I'm getting them. That's what a lawyer.
Reddit is garbage. r/Qatar is the worst subreddit. Oh, then you do not know about r/inbreeding, do you? You do not know about r/inbreeding, I hear. Maybe you should get into that. Then you know what the worst subreddit is. Then, and only then, you know what the worst subreddit is.
Does. I like arguing in person. That's not a hobby though. That's a job. He's getting paid for it, so it makes it better. Yeah, that seems like a number 4. Makes me really excited for 1 through 3. All right, number 3. Poor.
Ah, okay. Okay. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. But how is that a hobby? How is that a hobby? How is that a hobby? How can... Filming it or watching it? What?
Being poor? Oh, but Jesse didn't want to write it. We might get demonetized if we write Should I say corn? That's what they do on TikTok. All right, corn. Dude, if that's your hobby, get help. And if that is your hobby and just like right out of the gate, you're like, this is what I'm about, kudos to you for...
How does that work? Like, do you constantly, like, beat it? Do you, like, memorize all the stars' names? Like, how does this work? How does this work?
Bravery. Much better to just come out with it and admit stuff and be about it than to bury it. This one's real tricky, dude. This one's real tricky. If it's your hobby, you know? I'm not a guy who's like, dude, don't goon. I'm too old for that. All right? Dude, as a hobby, I think in general, if that's your hobby,
Never goon. Never chat. Never goon. The 4 gooners.
I don't know if that's healthy. Number 3 least attractive hobby a guy can have is any sort of. Number 2, gambling.
There it is! There it is! Alright, I got now 2 out of 10. I got 2 out of 10. Gambling, arguing online. I got 2. And I got one of the... I got 2. One of the worst ones here. Yes, I play gacha games. Let me gamble for muscle men and pretty women. Let me do it.
No surprise here. This is one of the ones that I saw when we first found this list, and I asked Riley if it was accurate, and she was like, well, it depends if you win. I'm just trying to put myself in the head of the people who...
I mean, I guess depends if you win. I guess, sure.
Took the survey, and I think, oh yeah, that would be unattractive for a guy to just be like, oh, babe, let me hold $4,000. Let me hold another 4K, babe. Like, let me hold another 4K, babe. I could totally see as a potential partner, if you're looking to have a life with someone, to build an empire together, I could totally see how gambling is a hobby that puts that at risk. Like, it's going to take a lot of Funkos to lose the house. You know what I mean? Like, gambling, you could do it in a hand. You could put it all on black and be like, yeah, well, hey, remember how we've been working towards a future? Yeah, we're not doing that no more. But if you let me hold 4K, I think I can get it back. And then some. Not surprising. All right. We are now at the number...
Oh boy. Oh boy. What is number 1 going to be? Anyways. What is number 1 going to be?
1. Least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women. I really don't have any idea what it is. Heroin? Get a little sip of coffee. I hope it's not caffeine. The number 1 least attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is...
Manosphere. I guess? Sure?
Manosphere.
Huh?
Is that like guys on the internet?
Stop standing like a nerd.
Don't be a balanced broke.
Six-pack abs.
When you live life chasing balance, you get
So you're gonna have a hard time replacing.
So the red pill stuff, the weird red pill stuff. Okay, that makes... Yeah, it does make sense, though. It does make sense. Sure.
I mean, what do I have to say about this? 98% of our audience is male, and a lot of them are young men. And I do acknowledge that there are specific challenges and hardships that young men have to deal with, and I don't know if they are currently given the amount of attention that I think they should.
No, we do not get attention. Pull yourself up by your... I'm gonna quote Shoe on Head here. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
But like, I think that like this just preys on that fact and is sort of a perverse, nerdy way of handling that stuff. So I don't know. One of the reasons we started this channel, and more I want to like have those conversations with you guys and help you navigate some of those things in ways that like I either did or didn't have people to help me navigate those things when I was younger. So yeah. Luckily, they are attracted to some stuff, though, huh, guys? We are here.
Now comes the good stuff. What? Why is it just 5? You did 10 bad ones and now just 5 good ones? You could have done 10 good ones as well. What is this? I guess there are not enough male hobbies to make 10 good ones.
Here, guys, there is hope. I'm not just telling you what's wrong with you. I'm giving you some stuff that might attract the opposite sex. All right. Number 5, most attractive hobby a man can have, according to women, is woodwork.
Woodworking? Woodworking? I guess it's not a hobby for me. But I know what I'm doing. But still, what?
Working. Dude, this is like, again, everyone was given a list and they had to be like, okay, yeah, that would be attractive if someone did that. Like, of course, woodwork, like working with wood, a super attractive thing. Nick Offerman woodworks. Number 4, cooking.
Let's go! That is one I definitely have in the bag. Cooking. Number 4. Let's go. I have the power.
I totally get this. It's attractive to be able to feed your mate, to feed a potential family. Dude, cooking is so attractive. I just read 2 Anthony Bourdain books, and I was
Yeah, it gets even better if you have a hat on and there's a little rat under that hat.
thinking, Anthony Bourdain is so known. The Bear? Oh, girls love The Bear. We're all buying expensive white t-shirts because of this guy. Matty Matheson, not a traditionally attractive man, but he's got zaddy status because the Mohawk knows how to cook. This one makes sense. If anything, I'm surprised it's at number 4.
Yeah, it makes sense. It certainly makes sense. But at least I got one.
Makes me salivate for number 3. Number 3, most attractive hobby according to women. Playing instruments.
Sorry, I can't play an instrument. So I don't get that one. Try the shirtless apron look and impress them. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm attractive for that to pull that off. I'm not attractive enough whatsoever.
My jealousy's bubbling up a little bit. I think this is a best case scenario, worst case scenario. And quite honestly, I'm surprised that cooking is not above playing instruments. I think when someone sees, oh, playing an instrument, they're thinking John Mayer. They're thinking this guy's going to doodle on a guitar. And he's going to Dominic Fike me a song like I'm in Euphoria or something. But guess what else is an instrument? The trumpet. Guess what else is an instrument? The tuba. I'm not saying those are unattractive instruments to play, but a guy who's good at guitar, 100% attractive. A guy who's bad at the violin, maybe not. Being bad at an instrument quickly goes from being very cool to being annoying and...
Probably, I would assume so, that can be, like... I mean, you can be bad at cooking as well, right? So I don't think, like... If you cook, like, and the food tastes horrid, which... If you had an ex-girlfriend like me... atrocities have been committed in my kitchen. There has been committed murder of food. Let's go, more drama. Let's go, a saxophone. I mean, saxophones are pretty good, yeah.
douchey. Number 2, foreign languages. It's more of a thing than a hobby, isn't it? And I think...
I mean, there's people who actively go to the way to learn, like, multiple, like, languages and actively try to learn multiple languages. Though... Me and speaking English is probably not a... I mean, does that mean that me talking German to a woman that isn't German would be attractive? What?
I think we're getting into like Twilight novel arena of women imagining men that don't exist. This is the first one that I'm like, all right, okay, you're getting fooled. If some guy's like, oh yeah, like my hobby is learning foreign languages, he's trying to appear like he is something that he probably is not. Sorry, ladies, that guy does not exist. Unless you're Xiaoma NYC, you're probably lying. Guys, we've made it. We went through all.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Number one! Chat, number one. It's cool, it's mysterious. Olala type. That should work, I think. Okay, yeah.
All of the non-attractive ones. We've gone through a bunch of the attractive ones. We finally reached the number one most attractive hobby a man can have according to women. If you do this, you're probably doing okay, gentlemen. And if you don't do it, maybe you should pick it up. Number one most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is looking.
This is bait. I can't even read that. This is bait.
On Facebook Marketplace at old Japanese cars that are broken. All right, for real though, the number one.
Bro. Bro self-inserted here for a second. I need to go back. I'm gonna read all of that. Go back. Can I? Okay. Looking on Facebook Marketplace at old Japanese cars that are broken and sending them to your friends, and then looking at old car parts that fit that car and doing a total, like, fantasy build of this car that you have no intention of building. Yeah, this is a self-inserted one. That is too specific. Driving nicely. Well, shoot. Fuck me. I can't drive.
Broken. All right, for real though, the number one most attractive hobby that a man can have according to women is reading.
I do not believe you. And he doesn't either. Sure.
Dude, this one's free. You ever heard of a library? This one's awesome. This one's easy. Easier than woodworking. Definitely easier than cooking. Cooking's a good one, though. Playing an instrument, definitely easier than playing it. We can all do it. We just got to do it. Should I start sharing books that I'm reading with you guys? You guys want to start a book club? Should we do that? Should we?
Reading? Huh? I don't believe it either. What? How? Like, I've been on countless dates, and I've never heard, like, a woman saying, like, oh, reading is so hard. If a guy reads, like, I'm drenching my panties. What? Huh? What?
Start a Discord? Are we becoming best friends right now? Dudes, if you can prove to me that you read 16 books by my birthday, March 19th, I will buy you a pizza. I'll do it, dude. I'll figure it out. Guys, let's get hotter together, dude. Let's make the...
I read manga. Does it count? Well, probably not. I don't think it counts. I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. It's like reading, probably like, it's probably better than probably reading comics, but I don't think that counts.
Boys smarter. We're bettering ourselves together. I'm surprised exercise didn't make the list, but I encourage you to do that too. I've been running lately and I love it. Read. Let's read, cook, woodwork, and let's stop marijuana.
Stop marijuana. Okay, that's pretty much the end of the video. That was funny. I did not see this coming. I really didn't, but that was good. That was good.